Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare...
It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
How far did that portkey take us?
Alright, bro. Apa kaps nih? Balik lagi bersama Fahri Gaming di bermain-main gaming bersama Fahri. Asik. Kali ini kembali lagi kita akan melanjutkan Hogwarts Legacy, yang gue janji gue akan bermainkan game ini. Udah pasti karena gue adalah fans setia Harry Potter. Mantap, anjay. Oke, langsung aja tanpa perlu berlama-lama lagi. Hogwarts Legacy, here we go. Alright, nah sebelumnya kita... What the hell? Oke, ini kamar kita. Ini kamar kita ya. Kamar kita ada apa aja nih? Kita akan room tour di episode kali ini, bro. Lanjutkan episode yang kemarin. Kita room tour aja.
Revelio.
Coba kita lihat Revelio dulu. Tidak ada apa-apa. Suram ini. Kita room tour di Slytherin House. Oh. Nice. Coba kita ada apa aja nih? Oh, ini kamar orang ya. Konsepnya ini ya, konsepnya geradakan ya. Masuk kamar orang gitu. Wah, ini apa nih? Wih, apa tuh? Alright, kita lanjut aja. Kita harus...
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Oke. Oh, kita kenalan lagi. Sebelum ini.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Right.
Not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Supaya
Told you. You should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Ooh.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Bye. Alright, karena di episode kali ini gue sepertinya cuma ingin room tour sambil mengerjakan misi awal-awal sedikit. Jadi kayak durasi videonya juga tidak akan terlalu panjang.
I think I heard one.
Ngobrol, keliling.
Doubt
Selesai.
mermaids find us that interesting.
Mantap.
Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt. Nice to meet you, Ominous. Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Memorable.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away. You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it. Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin? Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree. Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid? Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Nice to
Thank
meet you.
Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Ya, tentu saja. Saya akan menjadi penyihir terkuat di era pertama sebelum eranya Lord Voldemort dan Grindelwald. Naon anjir ya, gue pengen ngajak ngomong, jalan-jalan baik.
Can I help you?
Help?
You're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
Professor Fig and I were lucky to escape with our lives.
Indeed. And how did you escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
Bye.
Is the new
Late
5th
lesson.
year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Yo. I'm here. Nice anjay. Kita harus ke atas kah? Lihat anjay, naga air coba. Naga air. Halo Profesor. Wih, beneran ada mermaid anjir.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education of
Oh
the
iya,
Ministry,
tahun
we've
kelima
devised
Hogwarts
something
itu ada ujian
extraordinary to ensure
awal
your success.
yang tadi disebutin. Gue lupa kepanjangannya. Pokoknya itu dah.
Here you are.
Wow. Buku apa, Nich?
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
All right.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
Ntar dulu, bro.
I
Tungguin.
certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
All right. Ayo, let's go. Slytherin Dungeon.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Okay.
Do keep up.
Do keep up. Yo, keep up.
Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Mana Revelio kemana anjir? Statu. Apa nih? This statue depict the kelpie, the shape-shifting water, bla 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 bla. Oke. Terus challenge unlock. Alright. Oke. Oh, ini XP kita ya. Mantap. Apa sih? Coba. Challenge. Exploration-nya belum, quest belum ada, anjir, semuanya belum ada, baru level 1 coba. Wah, ini challenge. Reward ya, come back often, collect reward. Alright. Follow Professor
Clever,
Weasley.
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Weh, ngagetin anjir. Pintunya tuh, lo lihat. Terbuat dari ular bangsat. Ini apa nih?
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Oh, I see. Oh, I see, bro. Oh, kita bisa travel, fast travel. Mantap. Ini masih apa ya? Masih perkenalan kayaknya.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Oh, I see.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Lumos.
Okay.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Okay.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Revelio.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Okay. And
Can you
defense
tell me more about the Defense
against the dark art?
class?
Defense against the dark
Professor
arts, as the
Snape.
name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of defense against the dark arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Heckert in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Okay, thank you,
Thank
Professor.
you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well.
Sarkas
Enough
banget
chit-chat.
dua-duanya,
I need
anjir.
to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
But it's always so noisy. And then I can't...
Revelio.
I've seen the boy.
Lumos. Revelio.
Nggak usah dibuka, anjir. Hai. Ada quest anjir.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Alright. Map. Anjay. Defense Dark Up Class, Charm Class. Rewardsnya Levioso. Levioso tuh apa ya? Melayang-melayang. Ya udahlah, kita ke sini aja dulu nih, bro.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Sorry. Ada charm kompas.
You must try it. Slow coach.
Hantu bodoh. Kemana Nich? Oh, kita ke scenes nih, bro. Kita, wah, seperti kita harus mengerjakan masuk ke kelas basic dulu sampai kita dapat, dapat, what the fuck, lu ngagetin gua, lu anjing. Apa namanya? Sampai kita dapat beberapa skill basic nih yang di nomor 1, 2, 3, 4 di sebelah kanan gua. Sampai kita dapetin itu, baru kita akan room tour gitu ya. Nah, sebenarnya kita bisa sekalian room tour di sini, tapi ada beberapa tempat yang gua tidak bisa tidak bisa lewatin kayak tadi tiba-tiba. Gue meninggalkan misi anjir, bodoh. Sampai bisa bergerak bebas baru nanti kita akan ini.
We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Bacot. Alright, kita masuk kelas charm class.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Natsai Onai. Siapa lagi?
Hello,
Cewek
I am
coba sih.
Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin?
Orang India anjing.
To year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial
Profesornya
year
warga
in your
Prindapan.
education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now everyone please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Alright, kita belajar spell. Aduh, elah, ini gue paling males nih sebenernya spellnya. Belajar spell tuh gue paling males anjing. Alah kan. What the fuck? Ciao.
Akio.
Akio. Susah anjing.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner.
Oh iya dong,
I
jelas.
see a lot of potential, but remember,
Gua calon penyihir terhebat sepanjang masa
keep at it.
era ini.
You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
What the fuck? Ngapain dia? What the hell? No!
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Ya naon sih mana? Diapain anjing?
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at your last possible moment. Now, not to worry.
Oh, lepas ya?
Very good.
Oh gitu caranya. Dilepas anjing case-nya. Gue kira tuh.
That's it.
Udah gitu doang. Anjay gitu doang, gue juga bisa.
Very good. Points to Slytherin.
Yeah.
There's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues just as Miss Onai.
Alright, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Oke, dia yang merah. Ya, maju dong. Sok, wae maju coba. Wih, culun. Anjing. Ini harus disabotase nih, nggak bisa. Yo, ayo.
Splendid.
Nggak bisa, Slytherin tuh licik gitu loh. Harus nggak bisa ini dibiarkan begitu saja. Nah.
You are not making this easy for me, are you?
Iya, Slytherin tuh licik gitu, kayak mana ya? Bye. Haha, bodoh. Tolol. Udah nih. Gue menang dong, anjay.
Nicely done.
Anjay, Slytherin tuh jagonya sabotase. Kayak mana ya?
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
What the hell?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Alright.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Oke.
Let us see this.
Oke.
There we go.
Terus yang mana ini? Misi atuh. Ngalangin.
Accio.
Excellent control there.
Be sharp.
Ah, jangan didorong lagi dah. Dia di 30 mulu dari tadi anjing. Iya, gua yang jatuh anjing. Kucek. Gak bisa ini dibiarkan nih. Sama warga Slytherin nih, nggak bisa ini dibiarkan. Gue berhasil sih sabotase, cuma gara-gara satu jatuh tadi bangke.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Ya tahu kan kenapa gue bisa masuk Slytherin? Bola orang disabotase anjir. Yang penting, iya di otak kita adalah menang. Tidak terima kekalahan.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Alright.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at
Jangan
once.
terlalu sombong.
Lightly. I remember how I
Terlalu
felt
sombong,
the
ntar
first
gue
time. I transferred here from
ditantang.
Wagadu just before my 4th year. My
Gua
mother
hanya
received
ingin
an offer to teach
spell
divination.
Avada-Kedavra.
Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Oh, lu dari Uganda?
Much bigger than Hogwarts.
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells.
Belum udah
without a
nyela
wand.
ini.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to
Wagadu?
be here at Hogwarts.
Wagadu?
I think Professor
Wagadu?
Lawan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.